So I'm John Grigg, founder, ops director, CyberWinter Studios. We're an R&D firm that specializes in kind of one-off requests for the Department of Defense. So in the Air Force, right, there's a huge issue with enough hours in the day to do any given job, right? Airmen are always being told to do more with less, the constant phrasing, right? So that environment was really ripe for some sort of process automation is kind of how we bundle it. Now, people had been doing all sorts of different stuff up to that point. They've been trying to automate processes through things in Microsoft, through remote agents running on computers, but they had kind of a general concept. So the whole idea was to take all of these disparate systems of record across the Air Force, consolidate them in a single, they call it a data lake, but the set of data objects that we can use, and then apply automation on the processes that were being taken on that. And we think automation can help, and sure enough, that's kind of how we proved it out. We just pulled the ROIs on it and said, hey, you know what, per wing, we're saving $24,000 a month or X amount of personnel hours. So yeah, they were really ripe for automation because there's way too much to do and never enough people to do it. The way we use Swimlane is as a service almost.
I've been using Swimlane for 6 years. So every time we deploy out a single playbook, it is based off a template, kind of a master template that we somebody comes to me and they say, hey, I need a new field, or I need a new workflow, or I need, hey, this status change, or I need this, this person to get an email from here. There's no pipeline that I have to wait on being rebuilt and deployed. It takes me 30 seconds, right? If I'm logged in, change it in the playbook, change the field, I change somebody's role, I change any of that. So the flexibility, but really the customization. For Swimlane, we created for one unit, we created it for all. Tried to ensure we can deploy it out, we can RBAC it, so that all the users can see their own information, but we only have to do that once. And then it's open for everybody. So the fact that I can build that to exact specifications, I don't have to, work on making, some weird calculation fit in some other system. I can just declare it in Python, take the time, build it correctly, but now it's open and it's shared by everybody. That piece is huge as well, right? Because we're now able to kind of codify that tribal knowledge. We took the overall time from like our weekly tasks, because we see, hundreds of thousands of records with, hundreds of fields, so probably millions of fields right across, every week. We were able to cut the time down from like 9 hours to 45 minutes now. I would recommend the Swimlane to my peers because it's one of those platforms where you kind of don't know you need it until you need it, and then you can't get it because you see actually what it's able to provide.